Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Miss Sensational Gaming channel. In today's video, I'm going to be playing Where in the USA is Carmen Sandiego, the DOS version, and this is the deluxe edition. So we're going to get started with a new game. I already played a little bit because I have to have practice before doing this Let's Play.
Acme, Chief here. So, you're the new detective, huh?
Yes.
Here's what we know so far.
Alright, this is the chief, and he's giving us our first case.
To start your investigation, phone Acme Travel Service. Over and out.
So my rank is Gumshoe, and I have to go to Oklahoma to get the Will Rogers home. And I'll probably will do 2 cases in this game. Technically, because every time when I try to do 3 cases in one video, I always get certain things wrong. And I'm also going to turn off the music for concentration. A famous tea party in the 13 colonies, which doesn't help. But what we do know is that our suspect is a male and collects recipes for Paris. So obviously it's a male that loves French food. So let's check out the boardroom. And it's something to do with tea parties. I'm not getting any useful hints here. So it's definitely near Harvard University's center. Alright, so I checked to see what that place is from. And it's from Massachusetts, which I gotta write it down. I wrote down Massachusetts, but haven't wrote down the, what is it called? Put the letter initials. Alright, whenever you see a vile henchman, that means you're on the right track. So, Massachusetts is the correct answer. Let's talk to the guitarist. Something to do with Chatun something. I can't pronounce this word. Having a greenhouse full of orchids, that means his hobby is gardening. Let's investigate the studio. The Great Smoky Mountains National Park. And we can call the crime net. The neighboring state, Arkansas and stuff like that. Hold on. So I have to do some research on Google again, which is one of my least things to do. And obviously, the one thing that the guitarist says, it has to be in Tennessee. Yep, Tennessee is the correct answer. I'm gonna write it down once I finish this first case, I believe. We can telephone certain witnesses like the professor.
He was spotted at Jimmy's Jazzy Juke joint last night.
It says he was spotted jazzing junk juke joint, excuse me, not junk. So I can only assume that he likes jazz music. Okay, so what else? Of Topeka. I gotta remember that word. Topeka tapioca pudding. I wonder what that means. Now, according to Google, Topeka is in Kansas. So let's see if it's there. Yep, it's there. But let's see if this is the right one. We're going to skip the animation of the traveling situation. I don't know why I call it situation. Yep, it's the right one. Okay, so I gotta write Topeka down in the Kansas category. President Clinton's home state and something to do with tee-off at his caddy, which you can only assume that the sport is golfing. But I don't know if this is correct, but you know. The initials AR is the answer, I believe, according to the newsroom that I checked. It's Arkansas. Let's hope that this is correct. Yes, it is. It looks like one of the vile members is setting up a trap that failed miserably. So that can only mean one thing. The suspect is here. So let's go to the evidence and then we click on transmit so that Wanda will transmit a warrant.
Warrant Division, Wanda speaking. Here's your warrant.
So it's this guy right over here. Armen Gendon. I don't know how you pronounce his last name, but we're going to roll with it. Alright, so let's go search for this man. Let's see if he's guilty.
Order in the court. The court finds the defendant guilty.
Yep, he's guilty. So what we do know is that this guy likes to golf. Because it says T caddy, which means it's golfing. And I think he does some gardening because of the greenhouse situation. I don't remember. Oh well, no harm done.
Hey, I'm impressed. You've earned a promotion.
And now I got promoted. I promoted as an investigator.
Okay, are you ready for another case?
Let's do it.
Here's what we know about the case. To start your investigation, call Acme Travel Service. Okay, that's it.
So we're headed to New Mexico. And you can right click just to skip the animation so you can get on with this game. Alright, let's speak to the muscle man. It's still a male. And it has something to call himself herbivore. I've seen this before, but I wonder if it has something to do with food or hobbies. I can only assume that his hobby could be gardening. But let's inspect the gym. We have the Vicksburg National Military Park. I think I wrote something that involves the Vicksburg. But the problem is that I have to find this The problem is that I have to find it. I thought I had Vicksburg wrote down, but I don't see it. Okay, so it looks like according to Google, it's in Mississippi. I always keep missing that one state that I tried to search. Yep, Mississippi is correct. Oh yeah, I see it. I put the letter initials, VB, for some reason. I'm going to have to color that. Anyway, let's speak to the reporter. Something to do with small stones, and he wore a I Love Louis Armstrong. Okay, so Louis Armstrong is a jazz musician. So this individual likes jazz music. So let's find out where he's at. Once again, we got these letter initials AR, which can only mean it's in Arkansas again. Yep. Alright, something to do with panel hands between Colorado, New Mexico, and Texas. Something to do with Klein Black Mesa. His eye color is a robin's egg. I wonder what that means. Okay, so apparently I did some research of the robin's egg color, and it's either sometimes blue and bluish greens, but it's technically blue. And as far as the Black Mesa is concerned, it's definitely this spot. Let's see if this is correct. Yep, it's correct because it's between one of the locations. I'm gonna have to write that down. Let's call Bill.
He had plenty to say about birdies, eagles, and bogeys.
Okay, says something about birdies, eagles, and whatever they call it. I believe, is it a hobby? Oh dear. If it's a hobby, then this is a problem. This is a huge problem. Somewhere in the volunteer state that involves the Christmas Carol story. And it's in Nashville. Yep, it's in Nashville. Uh-oh. That's not good. It appears that the suspect is here, but I have no clue as to who. I wonder if it's stargazing and if he's on a diet. Let's see.
Warrant Division, Wanda speaking. Your evidence eliminates all suspects.
No, that's not it. So, what if it's this one? Hold on. Let's try this again. Stargazing and vegetarian.
Here's your warrant.
Yes! So, it has been this whole time. Ben is like, let's see. So, Ben likes to stargaze, but he's a vegetarian. I think herbivore or something may have something to do with him being a vegetarian and doesn't eat meat. But let's see if this is the correct suspect. Oh boy, let's see. Ben Derbyfor.
Order in the
Excuse
court.
me.
The court finds the defendant guilty.
Yes! It's definitely him. Thank goodness. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There's the suspect. Also,
Hey, I'm impressed.
thank you very much. And this is the point in the game where you have to solve more cases in order to get promoted or to receive the next promotion.
Okay, are you ready for another case?
Not today, Chief. Not today. Because we're going to wrap this up, and I'll see you on part 2.